Hello, everybody.
What's up?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah. We're ending stream, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
No, we haven't started the Bleach mod pack yet.
What?
Zug.
Oh.
So, it's been what, 2
But-
weeks?
it's been 2 weeks. I had a horrible migraine last week, so I decided we're going to take a week off, and now we're back. We're here. We're ready to kick some ass.
So we have combat. Cool.
I won't say that for sure.
He's not denying it, boys.
Yes. That is his job, to neither deny nor affirm our crazy stipulations.
True.
Yeah, so, how's everyone doing?
Pretty good. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
God Game does a thing to a man.
Yeah.
The horrors of I love cocaine and chowder. They haunt my dream sky.
What the fuck?
The dead
Don't worry about
eyes.
Don't worry about it.
What the fuck? Okay, but so, everyone back in the car last time I remember, we were getting past everyone's bullshit, everyone's starting to get along again.
Most.
And I believe we're ready to just kick off and head to one of the islands, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
So, which island are we going to?
I'm under the impression of it would be in our best interest to go back to Whalebones, but
You say whalebones like it's not 5 different islands.
We go to the one we were at. Load in.
You want to go back to the one you were at?
Drive. Yeah, because
Yeah, I
that's where
think
we caused the commotion, so that's where they would probably be.
according to Timmy. But I seem to be the only one who thinks this, so it's up to everyone else.
Okay,
I'm along for the ride.
I believe Timmy.
Okay. So we're heading back to Whalebone. We can do that. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're good. Don't ask what that noise was.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
So, are you just gonna drive through the night, or what are you doing? It's 3 days travel.
Yeah. I put us in a straight line. So that way I could power down and just keep the car straight.
Okay. Just because of last week how we spent 2 hours yelling at each other.
That didn't end when we left.
No, it kept going.
Mm.
So I'm gonna say 2 of you pick between yourselves are gonna roll to see if there's an encounter.
Okay.
I'll do it.
I'll do
Or if something interesting happens.
What am I
So
rolling? D100 or D20?
roll me a D20.
7. He said 2 people, so.
2.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So nothing interesting really happens that you see. Okay.
We lucky.
I mean, 50-50. It depends on how you look at it.
Oh, Jesus.
Now we're back at Whalebone. As you guys re-arrive back on the shore. It's the same way that you had it last time. Ships are still there. Clothes are still running around the place. The storm's gone. and it seems like some of the wildlife is starting to return to the island. But other than that, it's kind of just it's looking good.
Hmm.
What were you guys trying to find?
It's a great question.
Great question.
I was just informed that they would have a higher chance of showing up here. Because it's just like we were futzing around with their machine. Don't know how long it's gonna take them.
Take them less time if we cause a big fiery boom that gets their attention. As I look over at the other cars or other boats.
As you're looking around, I guess roll perception.
All of us?
Yeah.
Starting off strong.
As always.
My stuff's slowly loading.
Nice.
We're fucking geniuses. We see
What
everything.
do I see?
Nice deception, Tristan.
He is deceptioning our eyes.
Damn.
Steven, as you're looking around, you watch as you see these little spikes. Like this little ring of spikes that's just on top of the water. The second you look at it, you watch as it sinks back into the water.
Interesting. Hey, ours.
Mm-hmm.
I point at the area that the ring of spikes was. I'm like, throw the fishing pole there.
Sure. Now, do you mean the actual fishing pole or the finger
Like
point
cast it.
fishing
Cast
pole?
it. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. Got it. Cast the fish.
Set up. Cast the
Roll
reel.
me a
Just wait.
d20 for this one.
Here you go.
15. What's your dex? 3?
2.
2? Okay, as you chuck it out, you land in the spot. You sit there for a second, and then you watch your bobbers that goes completely under the water. As I need you to roll a strength check.
Oh. Here you go.
19. As you manage to hold onto your reel, as you're like being dragged into the ocean.
Mmm.
Can I just grab him by the back of the armor and hold him there? So he doesn't get fucking pulled into the water?
Sure, roll strength check. As like you grapple on, you watch as Percy gets kind of lifted off his feet as you are now being dragged
Oh, great.
closer to the ocean. Percy, this thing is like whipping on the reel.
Am I able to see what it is?
No, you cannot.
Do I shoot first and ask questions later? Nah, I'll keep fighting this thing.
Okay. I'll have you. I'll either of you roll a strength check at or strength save at advantage.
Strength save?
Actually, no, both of you have to. It's a save. Never mind. Both of you straight roll.
14 and 18.
14 and 18. Nope, as you're still being dragged. As the rest of you see this, men in this exact spot that you were looking at is where he casted.
Mm-hmm.
As you watched as the bobber just got sunk down, As no, these two are being slowly dragged into the ocean.
Cool. So it's Griff and ours, right?
Yep.
And Griff's in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So there's a hatch on top of the vehicle, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot my fingers at Griff as I step into the hole, and I'm basically feet against the ceiling, like using the car as a anchor to hold them down with the strings.
Are you going to attach him to the car?
No, I'm attaching myself. Well, so like I'm basically using the tension to hold me against the roof to keep them from moving forward.
Why not just attach the other end to the car?
Can I do that? I thought it
Yeah.
was like from my glove.
Yeah, you can connect. You can put it on a point and then connect it to another.
Oh. Is there a tree next to the car?
No,
Okay, then yeah.
it's like 50 feet of beach.
I'll just attach him to the car then. As
Yeah.
Griff
Fun
gets-
fact, Steven. You know piano wire traps.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make
Oh.
those,
Oh.
but with like mithril wire.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so yeah, Griff, you feel some strings go around your waist, and you feel you get attached to the or that string becomes solid.
Okay, it's not mithril wire, but I'm not telling you what metal it is.
It's strong metal. We'll just go with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's from anime, so it has to be strong.
Right. Right.
Yeah. I'll have you both roll another strength save with advantage.
Oh boy.
Why did mine not roll? What the fuck?
I'm gonna need that advantage. 15 and dirty 20.
They just took fucking forever to roll.
Oh, Percy, as you feel yourself just yanked forward, Griff, you dig your feet in, pull backwards with the wire attached to you, as Percy's line is not made of the same metal and snaps.
Like the fishing line snaps?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's impressive that fishing line stayed as long
Yeah.
as it did.
You are not wrong.
It's moving two people.
You think I skimp out on fishing supplies? Hell no.
I see the line break.
You see the line break as you see like just the water is swirling in that spot.
I'll detach the wire that's around Griff so he's not held in place.
Thanks.
Yeah. Spearfishing?
Do we even know what the fuck it is before we start trying to attack it?
Nope.
As it has lots of teeth.
Is there any visible features of it, Danny, or is it literally just a spinning little bit of water at the
All he saw was like a rim of spikes.
Is there anything we can see now?
No.
A whirlpool?
Yeah, just the spinning whirlpool, actually.
Dynamite fishing?
Jesus Christ.
If you want to, go ahead.
Maybe we should say hello.
Maybe we should just stop attacking everything on sight.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we should just say hello. Maybe it's a friendly spiky monster. As I get off the car and I walk up to the edge of the beach. Hello, my spiky friend.
I'm assuming there's no response.
There's no response.
How far out is the whirlpool?
I'd say about 20 feet.
Is it still in, like, walking or wading waters, or
No.
submerged?
If it's
Okay.
a whirlpool, fuck no.
That's got at least like a good 5 feet on the car.
Oh, on the car. Damn.
Get right back.
Did you just get back?
No, he's been back. He's just
Okay.
30 feet away from his microphone.
Yeah.
So yeah, it comes down to it. What do you guys want to do?
We could just leave it the fuck alone.
We could leave it alone. What's to stop it from leaving us alone?
Well, if it decides to show up again, then we can fuck it up. But we're the aggressors here, fighting something that we haven't even seen the full thing of.
Well, are we the aggressors here? Technically, we
Yes,
haven't
we
done
are.
anything aggressive at all. All I did was just cast a line.
We were the ones to engage any sort of physical action.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to read it in different languages.
What languages are you speaking in?
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Giant.
None.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I try to say hello in bacon. Cracks bacon jar open. You want a treat?
You have a jar.
There's a good representation.
Okay.
Here. Want a treat?
Whoa, Netta's here? Crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
Crazy. That's crazy ones.
Moon,
In a room, a rubber room.
What?
you are 30 feet away from your microphone.
I'm only about a foot.
Oh. Well, you're really
just very
fucking
quiet.
Yeah.
I'm very much on the still in the thing because I don't think I'm just having my I don't know. I'm just not going to be on the beach. I'm going to be in the car for right now for the moment.
Just sipping a cup of tea, reading the paper.
Could I try
The same paper.
hailing this thing in Primordial?
You can try.
Yeah, it's just... In Primordial, I'm just gonna go wonder what that's all about. See if I get anything.
You watch as the water kind of just spins a little slower.
Oh?
The bacon's working, boys.
Yeah, the bacon's working.
Pull out
Is
a piece
in
of bacon.
Primordial, is there anything you want?
As you watch as it starts, you watch as the water kind of just starts moving to more of a angular triangle, pointing towards the mountain.
Are you here about the generator?
Water starts to spin violently again.
Are you here to turn it back on?
Spin slower.
Man. Alright. We need to determine, is fast yes or no?
But you're the only one who can fucking even talk to it, so.
I know. I know. Alright, Alright, how do I want to do this? Spin fast for yes, slow for no. Are you here for the generator?
Spins fast.
Fast is yes. Alright. I'm just gonna look back to everyone else. It's here to turn the generator back on. I think we found who we were looking for.
The whirlpool is who we're looking for.
Hi, give me the short
Kinda?
version of what I missed.
We went
That's
back
an
to
island whirlpool.
yeah, we're talking to a whirlpool.
I need to boot my laptop up, but otherwise I'll be good in a second. Just need to settle in and actually like change what I'm wearing, but
Rel,
like
Rel, your choice: history or arcana.
Oh, dear.
I mean, it's the exact same, so I guess I'll do Arcana.
Okay.
I feel.
14. The fact that he's responding to primordial.
Mm-hmm.
You've determined that it is in fact an elemental. You've determined that it is actively answering his questions, meaning it is a higher intelligence elemental.
Okay.
So it's definitely not a method. It's definitely not. I think a water weir wouldn't count for this. I don't know about a water weir.
Let me look at my spells.
Are you looking for comprehend languages?
No, detect thoughts. I speak primordial.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay. Lowest thing it could be on the list would be a water weir.
Lowest thing would be a water wear. Okay. Could I cast detect thoughts on it?
Do you need to see the target?
Um,
I believe so. Yes.
it
I don't
just
know.
says
I don't
I
have spell
cast
from
it. It says I cast it on myself, and for the duration, you create the thoughts of certain creatures. You can cast a spell, and as your action, you turn until the spell ends. You can focus your mind on any of the creatures that you can see. Yeah, within 30 feet of you. So no, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
Wait, Danny.
Hi.
With both the variations to my eyesight, do I still not see what this thing actually is?
It's in the water, and you can see the water's fucking supercharged.
Ah, right.
Like, frankly, to you, the last few days you've been riding around in an actual radioactive waste pool.
Like that's what it looks like to me?
Yeah, it glows like radioactive waste.
Oh, I have been tripping, it seems.
Like, you catch a fish and you're like, how the fuck hasn't this thing mutated?
magic.
Technicolor.
Well, actually, no, you have seen some fish that have mutated that were caught at ports. You probably think that wasn't caused by Oros intervention anymore.
Explains the fish.
You guys think I should go get in the water with it and try to talk to it?
I'm
That seems
willing
very
to
dangerous.
do that and leave one of the more intellectual people alive.
Fair. Because if we could get it closer to shore, we could get it to talk.
I mean, we could also just ask, are you willing to come to shore to talk?
Been slower.
It's not
Yeah.
willing to come onto shore to talk.
Well, it kind of spins halfway.
It's a maybe.
It doesn't want to leave the water.
I mean, yeah, I guess
Have
that'd be
you-
the next question. Is it that you don't want to leave the water or that you can't?
This thing only works in yes and no question.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't change.
Yeah, I'm gonna phrase it as, are you not able to come onto land?
Spin slow.
No.
Is the water for us unsafe?
Spins fast.
Good to know.
Do we have like a bucket or something we could use for it? No.
I don't think it. I don't
For
think
the
a bucket would
world.
work.
You watch the water kind of morphs into a middle finger.
That wasn't even in character.
Still,
It knows.
Hmm. If I were to go turn the generator back on, could you potentially bring us someone a bit more vocal to talk to?
Roll persuasion.
Of course I'm ignoring you trying to possibly get me killed, Dawn.
What is Dawn saying?
She's saying throw me into the whirlpool.
The whirlpool stops spinning.
Oh,
I'm going to guess it's checking with someone?
mm.
You watch as a small like spin fast happens.
Alright then, I'll go turn it back on. Is Zoe out on the beach?
Yeah.
Hey Zoe, you're with me.
Oh,
Pause.
okay.
Yes?
Did you even ask the thing if it's with the people that we're looking for?
Good question. Are you
Are
with
you allied
the
with the
Gasai
Gasai Kingdom?
Kingdom?
It's gone.
Oh,
Oh,
or you could just, or you would. You know what? Never mind. It's gone.
he's gone.
well,
I thought I was way later than I actually was.
no, we only started
No.
like half an hour ago.
You know. Sorry, I got drug outside
You're good.
to
Anyway,
dinner.
so Percy, we're going and turning the generator on then? Question mark.
We're heading back to the vault.
So, let me get this straight. You're going to turn the storm generator back on, the thing that is a hindrance, specifically for a unknown elemental creature that we have no idea if it has ties to what we need to do.
Yep.
It's a lead.
Yeah.
Griff just goes back in the cart. He's not dealing with this shit.
Well,
Fair call.
who I'm assuming has not left the car at this point.
No.
So hey, since I'm here, Lord, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Taylor okay now?
What do you mean?
Is he
Oh.
actively
Isn't he?
voiding his
Yeah,
guns?
Taylor's with us.
Oh.
Forgot Taylor was with us.
I kind of forgot he was there too.
He
Yeah.
was sick. I gave him some blankets and some soup after Wolf fucked him over. Like an asshole.
I gave him some high strength anti-nausea medicine.
Anyway, is he cognizant?
I'm trying to remember what he saw to fuck him up that bad.
Lack
It was
of
a
The
snow.
chart of
It
the
was-
thing.
It was a
Yeah.
shot
Oh!
of the shields at the shield.
Yes.
I briefly was like, hey, and then I didn't think. Yeah, it's like doesn't matter the
He's
size.
now
of
that you
kryptonite.
guys are not on that fucking island anymore, he's much better.
Okay, I'm gonna go have a talk with him real quick. Just gonna knock on the door before I enter and go, okay, well, so I'm sorry that happened. I actually didn't know
felt
better.
my soul leave my body.
And I'm just gonna like pull up a chair or something, turn it around backwards and sit that way.
God damn it.
Oh, you're a dickhead for doing that.
Anyway, so you more or less get what I want to do with it.
I'm not helping you.
Yeah,
No,
I don't
absolutely
think you would.
not.
However, and this may be a stretch, do you have a quick way for me to get back down to hell?
I don't
In
think
fact-
they will either.
I don't think Virgil will. I do know somebody that would have interest in it, though.
It did the same thing to nowhere.
I think it would fuck with a god, though.
No, I'm not helping with that. No.
Here's the thing: I can't commune with Tiamat. That's kind of the weird thing. I don't really have any way to get into contact with her to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this stuff.
Fucking have Wayward text Virgil.
See, I talked to Virgil the other day, and he said I couldn't really talk to her.
Yeah, have Wayward text him.
Okay, fine.
I'm not intervening on this.
Okay.
I'm not intervening on this one. That thing can stay there and be forgotten like it has been.
I mean, it's not the shield. It's just whatever. We'll figure it out.
Hey Zoe.
Hmm.
Is there anyone else?
It's
we
a
wanna
good
bring with us
contingency
for this?
plan.
Yes, and we know where it is. We can send someone to fetch it if it's needed. But we're not gonna.
I saw the chunk I chipped off in my bag.
You watch as he like pulls a dagger and he's ready to throw it at you.
No. I'm not pulling it.
Get out. Get out. Leave.
It's safe. It's
Leave.
safe in the bag.
Leave.
Okay. I have scarred that poor man.
Do you maybe
As
wanna
like
bring
you leave,
Taylor?
watches like he's running to the back. He rips the carpet off the wall and jumps into it.
Oh.
Oh, did he
Okay.
just straight up leave?
He just dipped.
Okay. Well, there goes that plan. Haven't heard back from Jonah in a while, but I don't think he'd help.
Jonah's
okay.
MIA.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
know. That's why I said. But Jonah's MIA. Florks told me he was still MIA, and I don't think Jonah will be able to help anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anybody else to take along unless you want to take an extra muscle, maybe. Shouldn't be that hard to turn it back on.
No, it shouldn't. Plus, we're also going to the place with all the dense aura I was telling you about.
Yes, the dense aura and 2,500-year-old ruin.
Yeah.
So we're back on the first island we landed on?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, cough
Okay.
to the architects. Or the
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 single one.
researchers.
Yes.
the researcher people.
Mhm.
We took him into the vault the first time we went there.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we
Yeah, you
did.
did.
Yeah,
Rel
I was
wasn't with the
there.
party.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
that's where I
you
first saw
took-
Timmy.
Yeah,
took
Rel,
Rel
with us.
Rel and Penelope were there, and I was also there. But
That was
the
how
one person that didn't go was Zoe,
Mhm.
because
Danny.
Moon wasn't here.
Was
I
Rel
also
there?
did not go to the
Yeah.
vault.
Rel
Danny,
was there, yeah.
Danny, you specifically asked me, "Hey, take the new guy with you."
Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh.
and then I met Timmy, and
Yeah.
he became my bestest friend.
You didn't. Well, no, that's not
Oh.
whenever you met Timmy. That's whenever you saw Timmy.
Yeah, that's true.
You met
Yeah.
Timmy the session after. The
Semantics.
next session after.
Semantics.
Anyway,
Semantics.
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Unless you got anybody you want to bring along, I'm fine.
Nah. Because going off the checklist, Penelope, I don't think she's feeling well. Rel, he's already been there, and to be honest, I'd kind of like another person who can communicate to stick around here just in case.
That's fair.
Griff ain't having this shit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to take the cat boy. Menon, I
He'll
doubt
break
he would
something.
leave the car if we asked him to.
Yeah, he's not going to leave the car as long as Wolf's here.
Yeah.
Can't deal with that
Tynaxis.
one.
Tynaxis is just chilling.
I think you invite him along if you want.
Screw it. Why not? I'm just gonna poke my head into the car. Hey, Tynaxis.
What's up?
Zoe and I are going on a field trip. You want to come?
Sure. anything to help the boredom of reading this now. What is it, like 2-week-old paper?
For the 14th time.
The one that says you specifically need a sensor to find these people?
Yep.
All right then.
I'll grab my crap and go.
Well,
Okay.
Tally ho.
Tally ho, lads.
And I'll just lead the way back over to the vault.
Let's
So
go.
I'm staying with the car, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. In case the thing comes back.
in the meantime, Sky, did Griff come back in the car?
Yeah.
As soon as you, not as soon as you, but whenever Wolf catches wind that you're back, he just kind of looks in your direction and go, "Hey, can I talk to Wayward for a second?"
I just kind of poke the top of my head to see if he's awake.
Or is he also not willing to talk to him because he has the funny rock?
It's in. He doesn't know I have it.
He does know.
Oh wait,
He
no,
does.
yes,
He
does.
saw you pull it
he's always
out.
with Griff. Yeah, no, that's right. It's fine. The funny rock is in the bag. I'm not
Mr.
constantly
DM.
projecting funny rock aura.
It doesn't matter though because they know Funny Rock.
So it's fine. I don't have any good reason to. Wayward's chill. I don't have any reason to pull the funny rock out against him.
Okay, we're talking to Wayward.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
briefly.
Okay, he's kind of like, just
Half
head
better,
comes
half
out of the
not.
hair. What do you want?
Okay.
You can see
So-
that he's visibly not the same color still.
No, do you need a little pep up there, buddy? Or you
No,
good?
I'm still not feeling so good.
Okay. I need to I need to get in touch with you know who. But last time I tried, Virgil said she was doing whatever. I don't actually remember.
Yeah, she's a really busy lady. What do you want?
Since apparently I'm, the first paladin in God knows how long for her, I'm not that important if I need to ask a question. Can you pass along a message saying I found something that might be of interest and is anti-Oros and anti a lot of things in nature that she might like?
It also might be.
You mean the thing?
Maybe.
Why?
Because she has a grudge like I have a grudge.
Yeah, but it might also be anti-her.
That's why I want to talk to her to figure that out.
You watch it like he's visibly shaking. Like, I don't know if that's a good idea, man. I'm still hurting.
It's fine. I'm not gonna pull. There's
Sorry.
no pulling it out. It's staying in the bag. I just need to figure out what the fuck the properties of this thing are before I do anything with it.
Its properties are death, soul rendering death.
Exactly, but I want to know how. It doesn't do anything to me. It just triggers all of my divine sense issues.
Yeah, there's a phrase for this.
Bad idea.
No, curiosity killed the cat.
Hasn't been the first time I've died.
I'm just
Oh,
with
past them.
you, ours, and half the other people in our party just being all for dying again and again. Fucking insane.
To be fair,
insane people.
we're already writing a line right here. It's a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Oh, we'll pass it along to Virgil and see what he wants, but
Just pass it along to Virgil. Tell him to pass it along to the lady. I can't commune with her, and that's a problem.
get good.
I mean, like I said, I don't have. Well, shut up, Wayward.
It's like he crawled. Griff, if he pulls it out, kill him.
Okay.
I won't actually pull it out. Yeah. Now we can go back to the fuckheads. I think that's pretty much me for this session anyway.
As he just crawls back into the hair.
I'll just go get a grape and feed him a grape.
So what the rock do you, Griff?
Nothing. He's just a normal dude.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
it didn't do anything to you, but it's something to. Maybe it's extra. Maybe it's anti-extra planar.
Yes, we confirmed that. It's anything out of the material plane.
Wolf doesn't know that.
Yeah, but Oros are part of the. Yeah, I wasn't there. Maybe it's, but it's also anti-Oros, and those are.
What were you about to say?
Because the Oros is originally from out of the.
Yes, Leo knows that. Wolf doesn't. Wolf is big dumb.
yeah.
Because he stomped off like a little baby.
Okay. Going back
forget-
to the squad that are going up. It was.
He admitted he was big dumb. So every time he calls us stupid, we can play the clip, please.
Pot meat kettle. The big dumb person in the party would know if somebody else is being big dumb.
Either way, continuing.
I got a bunch of DMs to respond to
We're
anyway.
on the way to the vault.
Yes, sir. Me, Zoe,
So,
and Lizzie.
so what did you originally do to turn off this generator?
I sort of, I think I just more or less manipulated it and turned it off. No, I might have used the this as I point to the Biden on my back. I think I might have used this and kind of just thought of it like turning a light switch on and off.
That's possible. I have to look at the mechanism to see if that would make sense, but I guess it's a start.
It has been a hot moment and a command grab since I've done it, okay?
Fair enough.
Okay. So it was Griff, Zoe, and Tynex going up.
No.
Ours.
Not Griff, ours.
Okay, there you
Yeah, ours Zone 10 Nexus.
Okay. So, I mean, you guys make your way up the mountain. It takes a couple hours, yes.
Yeah.
But you do manage to get up there. You see the doorway is just open still. Well, actually, no. As you get closer, the doorway opens.
So I say, did you not close the door?
No, considering I have no idea how to close the door. All I did was
Fair
just put the
point.
key in the lock, and it's just like, okay, here you go.
Alright. Alright, so I guess we enter the vault then.
As you guys get back in, you do see the same thing. The pedestals where the magic items were located. You do see a... actually, there's something that you guys didn't notice before now that it's not as dark in here. The room has 4 doors on it, just in the circle.
Those doors weren't there before, or maybe they were. I don't know, man.
That's concerning for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Either they're new, or you guys really are just not the best at investigating. Either way.
It was pretty dark here.
They are labeled 1, 2, 4, 5.
Stellar. So we must have. And I look at the door behind us. Is it marked 3?
There is no marking on the door.
Oh, damn. 1, 2, 4, 5. So we're missing the third door.
Technically, there's 5 doors. 1 door is unmarked, and it's in the middle. It's in the middle wall of the room. So there's the door you just walked into, right across on the end. You're in a circular room. Right across is the door that's not marked, and then there's 2 other doors to the left and right of that with markings.
Interesting. So do you want to turn the gen on first, or do you want to check these doors out first?
I mean, it could also be possible that the doors won't open unless we turn the gen on. I mean,
shall we try the doors first?
Yeah.
Let's try it first before we do that, just to be sure.
Yeah. Also,
The
gives time to look around.
first big thing you notice, the door without a marking has one of those old-fashioned bar things.
Like the bar that goes across it to keep it closed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, the first one or the third one, the non-marked.
The non-marked.
The middle non-marked.
I guess the question is, as I walk in, do I notice anything in particular as I'm just looking around besides that?
Nope, everything.
I'm in there.
You see the
Pedestals.
The 3 pedestals on the cardinal and the 1 pedestal in the middle. That the middle pedestal is open.
Okay.
Other thing you notice is the fact that this room, all of the like on the wall, there's just these gigantic veins of just pure crystal.
The same.
Run,
It's the same crystal that we fought up up above, right? When we fought the Oregon monster.
Yes, it is this. The which monster?
The one
The-
that healed off crystals.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is the same as that crystal, but it's more. Those ones were murky. These are crystal clear. It's like looking into a sea of crystal. Like you find one point that's going at a certain angle, you can just see it goes down for miles.
And is this just normal coral, or is this like aura infused, like aura construct coil?
Do you
Cool.
turn on your eyes?
Yes.
It's pure aura.
Ooh, stellar.
Yeah, I
That
told
might
you
be
this
better.
place is dense with the stuff.
Like you look at it, this is the same. This looks similar to the stuff that the cores are made out of.
Interesting. I have to look into those a little bit more.
So you
Is
can
there a
also see
pickaxe
why I
around?
didn't think of touching any of it, right?
That's fair.
There a pickaxe around. It looks shiny.
I wouldn't touch those right now.
I mean, if you want, you could sweep the ground for any loose chunks.
Are there any loose chunks?
Not really.
Like if I go around and like maybe like wiggle on a couple of smaller crystals in the wall, they're gonna come loose.
Ours, may I borrow your shovel?
Can you repeat that?
Hmm? Like-
So there are no cracks in it whatsoever. It's like it's almost seamless.
That's interesting. Huh.
You could try breaking off a chunk.
I don't know. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's
How-
let's accomplish our first task before we
Yeah,
cause any new
let's-
issues.
Let's finish our investigation and other things before we potentially fuck it all up.
So do you want to check doors first, or just
Sure.
switch the generator on?
Sure.
Okay. Who's taking which door?
I'll take number 5.
I can take number 1.
I'll take 3, I guess. Then we can check 2,
Well,
and then
You're gonna undo the seal on the door, whatever that the gang or the plank, I guess.
oh, sorry, not 3. Sorry, like 4. That's what I meant.
All right, so
We'll-
1,
we'll
4,
save the barred
5,
one.
save 2.
Save 2 and 3
Yeah.
because 3 is the last one we do.
As you all go to to move the doors, you push on them, they don't budge.
I pull.
Okay.
You pull, they don't move at all. If you push, they give like a little bit away, but you feel like they are hitting something on the other side.
Are they how big of a crack is there?
What do you mean?
Like
So-
in the doors, like there's a
Yeah.
seam.
It's seamless. It's basically seamless. If it wasn't for the fact that there's actually trim on the outside of the door, you would never notice.
Would it be a good idea to assume these are barred like the one we have near us?
Probably.
So then, do we want to try 3 or do we want to turn on the generator?
Let's try 3 first.
I'm also gonna try 2 while I'm over here at 1.
Yeah, well, you
Same deal.
Assuming it was the same thing, but might as well check.
Yep.
All right. Try to move the bolt.
Yep, same deal. And you try to open the door. Who's trying to open the? Who's trying to open up the middle door?
I mean, I'll probably we all probably would, but like
Yeah.
I guess I could give it a
I
try
mean,
to move the bar.
Yeah, so if you want, you can move the plank. I'll open the door.
I
Sure.
will assist both of them in doing their respective activities.
Okay, so yep, you go to open the door.
Mhm.
Doesn't move.
The bar doesn't move at all.
No, when you move the bar,
Mhm.
you go to open the door. Once you move the bar, you realize there's no handle on this side. That's the first thing. You try pressing on it.
Mhm.
It doesn't budge like how when you try to pull the doors open.
Hmm. There's no handle, so
What are the doors made out of?
The same as the walls.
Okay, I thought as much. I guess all that's left is to try turning on the generator?
guess so.
Yep.
At that point, I walk over to the generator and I guess I look it over and see what I can gather from it.
Okay. Yep. So you guys are just gonna flip on the generator?
I want to look at it first before we flick it on.
Okay. As you look, you see the key is still there, Percy.
Mm-hmm.
Which you remember the generator basically turned off when you opened up the middle pedestal.
Mm. So do we need to reclose the middle pedestal?
I mean, yep. I mean, that's really what you would think.
Alright, if I remember correctly, I think we opened up the middle pedestal by inserting a rosary into a compartment somewhere on the back.
Okay. So you turned it off?
I believe so.
Interesting. I guess I look for that and see if I can find that compartment he was talking about.
You just easily see the compartment open in the middle of the room.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I guess I would go grab that then. Grab the rosary out of it if it's still in there.
The rosary came out with you guys. I thought you took that with you.
We did.
No, I don't think so.
We did.
We
I
did.
did? Oh.
Well, in
Yeah,
fact,
really, the rosary.
eh,
The rosary unlocked it for one compartment, but the key is what really turned it off.
And the key is
Oh.
still in it.
yeah.
So
So what? Did we
Oh.
just turn the key?
Probably.
All right.
Turnkey.
Yep, you turn it. As you watch as the pedestal slowly begins to close itself. And as you begin to watch as the crystal begins to hum.
Somewhere Menon feels a disturbance in the portals.
more like a storm is starting to form overhead.
Well, I thought that was
As
something
you,
different, but okay.
with your eyes still on Moon, you can see it's almost like they started channeling, the crystals are channeling energy from somewhere.
I assumed as much, but
Are you able to see the source
probably not.
through like pulsing energy?
It's coming from below you.
Deeper.
Do we, now that we have the generator on, do we want to try the doors again?
You can try them.
Sure.
Let's try the middle door, because I'm assuming the other ones have a bar like this one.
Probably.
See if we can get it to move either direction. Can we?
Same deal.
All the doors don't budge?
All the doors don't budge.
And there isn't any like, it's just because there's trim. There doesn't. It's not like there's any like cracks, right?
There's
Nope.
no anything.
As like you investigate, the walls are made out of the same crystal that you've seen. It's just the crystal that they carved it from has become more murky because of the chips in it.
Ours didn't your little Bident do something when it came into contact with the other crystals up top?
It allowed me to open a rift and drain them.
Oh, I guess that wouldn't work here, would it?
I mean, I could try. There are many things I would like to try here, but I don't know what will happen, and I'm currently assuming worst case scenario is going to happen if I do any of them.
We're gonna get anywhere if we don't try anything. Let's see if that.
Elemental.
Hmm.
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Talking to
I guess
myself.
we-
Forgot I wasn't muted.
I guess we can see. I could try it on one of the doors and see what happens.
Sure, pick a door, I guess. Actually,
I mean, I would
I,
in
I
the middle door.
yeah, the unmarked door is the only option.
No,
No.
no change.
There's nothing. Nothing happens. Maybe does anything with the spear.
Correct.
Biden. Oh, great.
Another idea I had, aside from possibly trying to break it, what happens if we were to put some of our own aura into it?
Say that one more time.
What if we were to try and put our own aura into the door in a way of like trying to open it?
Try.
I'm stating this idea out for Zoe to hear. It's just like, do you want to try it, Zoe?
Sure, I can try it.
I'll also try it, but I'll let you do your thing first.
So
I'll try. I'll try it
so
as well on door number 1.
so like the big crystals, obviously those are aura. Are like is everything in here like infused in a way with aura?
Moon, as like you look at it, you realize the walls are only different because the crystals are scratched.
So it's all just this aura crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then can I try and I guess like impose my will upon it and like try and get it to like open? Like command it to open effectively? Because it's just aura and my thing is controlling aura, so
Roll me a d20.
fuck.
7. As like you try to enforce upon it, this crystal is being held up by a stronger will.
Of course. I suppose we have the infinite. I mean, we do have the infinite wellspring. I could try and overload it, but don't know if that would piss anything off or not. But
And that's partially why I didn't want to do anything, especially in my current state.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
That didn't work. I guess you could try and overload it. I don't know.
Are do you want me to try it as well?
Do you have any other ideas?
Well, aside from breaking it and leaving, nope.
Or just leaving? I guess that's our only other option at this point.
Yeah, I might as well take a crack at it too. Although, I'm gonna try and be a bit more stealthy about this.
You're not trying to take control of everything. Just trying to get
Yeah,
this door.
I know. So, Danny,
Is there a way to commune with whatever aura or
No.
auras that might be in this crystal?
As of currently, we haven't found a way to commune through aura. So
we also don't know who or where this person.
or if it would
Or
even be
what?
a good idea to commune with it.
Yeah.
Well, if there's aura here, and you notice that it was like resisting you, wouldn't it mean that this whole thing might be a core?
Mm,
That's honestly a possibility, but I doubt it, considering, how hollow this place is.
that would also open a lot more questions than it would answer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um. Okay. I guess I'll try and take a crack at the door.
You're going to try to put energy into the door.
Yes, cautiously though. I'm not gonna try and brute force it like I probably would have done so in the past. I'm gonna have a bit more Tact and
Restraint.
finesse.
Restraint.
Yeah. Not trying to do everything. I'm just focusing on the door itself.
Just the one.
Roll a d20.
19.
19. As like you push your aura into the door, you feel pushback as it completely pushes you out. As you watch as like you take your hand off the wall, as like your handprint was kind of burned into the door. You watch as it completely cycles the energy, removing the blight.
Hmm. Could I make an insight check on that?
Sure.
Because I have a bad feeling after seeing something like that. And that bad feeling is if the person whose will is being exerted over this place can feel us futzing around with it, if what you described my actions as was cleansing a blight, then I might be a little right fucked.
As you look, you do see the aura's now kind of like reinforcing itself. Like Moon, you actively watch as it's pulsing more frequently now,
Lovely.
but you don't feel any eyes on you.
This this is like way out there, but I would to ask. Can I try and like kind of like stretch my mind out through the aura and try and figure out where it's like originating from?
That's kind of what you tried originally.
No, what I did originally was I was just trying to enforce will upon like the aura of the door to like just unseal itself. I wasn't trying to go much deeper than just the door. I'm trying to actually like figure out if I can put my feelers out and figure out where it's the source is. Because all this has to come from somewhere. And
Okay, yep.
There's obviously a will enforcing itself upon all the aura, so
Really, I'm gonna let you know. You try. This room is completely cut off. There's something feeding it energy, but you can't figure out from where because you can't feel the outside from where you came. Like you look outside, you realize that there's no energy coming in from the door.
Oh, that's concerning.
When you also realize when you were walking up, you didn't feel any energy coming from it from inside the door either. Because this much energy in one spot, you would feel that from miles away.
Yeah.
So whatever is in here is contained in here.
Alright, well, I'm out of ideas.
Yeah.
So we just call it and try to head back. I don't want to fuck with this anymore.
Yeah.
Throw the bar back on the door and leave.
Yeah, that
I
sounds
do want
like a
to
good idea.
break off a little piece, or attempt to break off a little piece to take it with us.
Okay. Roll a weapon check.
Like an attack,
Yeah.
or
As you just look, you kind of like you find a spot that's still jagged. You just one swipe it, it hits, it cracks, and you get like, I'd say a little, maybe an ounce of crystal.
is it still glowing and radiating power?
It has condensed its power, so it has some energy trapped in it. Moon, you watch as you see the crack completely like form itself back and seal. As like you felt it kind of releasing, like he broke it. You felt like geyser of energy, then it just seal itself.
Yeah, let's not do that. That doesn't seem like a good idea.
I will take my little piece of crystal, though. I'm like, okay, I won't do it any further, but I'll taking this.
You know what? Something is more than nothing.
Yep, ounce o crystal.
And also, this gave us a little bit more insight as to what this may be. Considering
idea.
we could almost say it's self-regenerative to a point. Anyway, back down to the water, I guess?
Yeah, let's go see what that thing we're talking to wants to say now.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be someone to talk to. Because, I mean, if turning on the storm generator was a bad idea, there's really nothing to stop us from turning it back off.
Mm-hmm.
Up another hour or so getting back up. A couple hours.
Yeah, you come back, it's been about 4 hours.
I mean, if you want, one of us could stay up here. Hold on. Sit
Nah.
outside.
Splitting up like that does not tend to bode
Hey,
well.
was that you?
What?
What
Was that you?
was what, man?
Did you hear that?
No.
Mm.
It would help if you said what.
I need to go. I'll be right back in 15 minutes here. I'll be right back.
Oh boy.
Okay, I heard somebody yell.
Upstairs neighbor, maybe.
Maybe.
Downstairs neighbor, maybe.
A neighbor in
No,
general.
we are in the basement.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're in your walls, Danny.
Okay. No. I heard it again. Give me like 3 minutes here, guys. It's a quick intermission.
Yep.
Alright, so I'd like to use this moment to say tomorrow's stream is actually a sponsored stream.
What?
Did you get a fucking sponsorship?
Oh yeah, no. This is not a joke. This is real.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Who sponsored you?
Star Trek Fleet Command, actually.
No.
Yeah. Even gave me a little, nifty little barcode to share with people.
Mm.
We'll talk about more of the specifics on that after stream because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because that is... Huh.
Yeah, no, I straight up was just like, on Wednesday, I was in the bath. I took my phone with me because I like to listen to things while I relax. And then it's just like, I checked my emails. Oh shit, a sponsorship notice came in at 8 o'clock and I almost slept through it.
It's just like... Huh.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this later. I've got things to say, but it's we'll wait on that
Yeah, of course.
because that becomes information the viewers don't need to hear.
You trying to poach my potential money?
Percy, I don't stream.
Yeah, I know, that's a joke.
I am. Tell me how. Tell me how. Tell me how.
No. Fuck you.
Wow.
Steven, I'll
So-
sponsor your channel. Give me a shout out.
All right.
Speaking-
If you guys go check out shit. It's kind of awkward for me to sponsor your.
Yeah, I know, that's the whole point.
He can't even do it.
Nah, fuck it.
on-
Go watch my brother get railed at www.only.
What?
Shut.
You know what? I don't want to even know. I'm good. I choose not to listen anymore. Anyway.
But yeah, no,
on the topic of things.
They gave me a hyperlink for people to go click on, which will lead you to a QR code to scan. And if you download Star Trek Fleet Command on your mobile phone using that QR code, I think it'll give you some nifty little bonuses.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's cool, dude. Congratulations.
yeah.
I, the other day, started the free trial to fucking Final Fantasy 14. Dad, I'll be able to play it.
On your laptop?
Yeah.
Did I hear Percy fucking got a sponsorship?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. Anyway,
Me of all people got
I
one.
started a free trial. I have yet to actually download the game.
Oh well, your free trial's clicking, bro.
It's up until until level 60 on?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
it's
feature. Yeah.
yeah, FF14.
Also, Spry, I think your laptop should be able to run it if mine was able to.
Yeah, that's the thing. I thought to myself, if my laptop can handle Star Rail, it can probably handle Final Fantasy. Probably not very well, but well enough. We'll see. Like I
Okay.
said, I still have to download it. Anyway,
Okay, but I'm back.
intermission over.
Yep. Everything good, Danny?
Yeah, I think it's just my upstairs neighbors.
All right.
But yeah, no, we got back. You guys were getting back down. And you do see the little whirlpool again.
Hey, friend's back. Would I be close enough to start communicating, or does Rel want to handle this one?
I mean, we should probably talk about what happened up top first so that I know what to ask it.
Well, I guess coming back down, I'd say after seeing the whirlpool, generators back on.
Any issues, anything like that we need to know about or that this motherfucker might be interested in?
I'm just gonna look back over at Zoe. She's like, do we want to tell him about the things, or
What things?
the doors?
We don't really know much about him, so I don't know what we'd tell him.
Fair enough. No, not really.
Okay. I'll just call out to the thing. You told your generator issue.
As you see the thing starts to like spin faster.
Oh. Is there more things we need to do?
As you watch as just a blue core kind of just washes up on the sand. As you all hear just this faint voice go, "This is mobile base one. Can I ask who I'm speaking with?"
Oh shit!
Fuck. Fucking feds, boys. Yes, my name's Tom.
Huh. Okay. Judging from my readings, you're a land Oros. How did you come across this installation?
Well, you see, you have a whirlpool right above you. Kinda hard to miss.
Whirlpool right above. You mean the storm?
Yeah, that.
Okay. Judging from your location, I was informed that one of my agents had gone missing in that area. Had any of you seen a two-pronged spear?
No, let me ask my buddies.
Danny,
I'll walk over to you guys.
is this more
Tell
so
this guy.
like on speaker for a phone?
The core is like sitting on just like it came up to the beach. It's sitting on like a little pillar of water, and it's transmitting common.
Everybody can hear this?
Yeah.
All right. Would I be close enough to respond?
You all can hear it clearly, no matter how far away you are.
Oh, okay.
This point, I would probably come out as well.
Yeah, it's kind of freaking out the guys inside the car.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just come outside and go, what the fuck is going on out here?
Progress is being made. Yeah, we found that spear you were referring to.
Okay, what happened to the agent?
He died.
Agent KIA'd.
Shame. Okay, can I ask, what are you doing on this installation?
Do we tell him?
We are here looking for the Geisik?
Psy
Mhm.
Kingdom.
The Gasai Kingdom?
On behalf of.
On the behalf of us.
On the behalf of Taylor Ramados.
Sure, I guess.
He is why we are out here, because remember the coronation? How to stop it? That's why we came out here in the first place, to ask questions and get help?
That's
This is
we
all
wanted-
going through, I hope, Danny.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm saying it out loud.
As they're looking up, it's like Taylor Ramados. A coronation. I'm not seeing anything about this. Can I ask where your source is?
The man himself.
Speaking of, where is I turned to
Oh,
Wolf. Where is Taylor?
He dipped a little earlier.
And why? Why?
I don't know.
Excuse me for a moment. I need to make a call real fast.
He wouldn't have dipped without telling you a reason why. You know why.
I don't think he wanted to deal with the thing.
I'm gonna quickly call
You
Taylor.
still have that? Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I kind of have to be.
It's not coming out of the bag until I know what to do with it. It's a nice little backup panic idea.
Hopefully Taylor picked
Anyway.
up. Or is the signal now back to being scuff?
It's still there.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna call Taylor and say, hey, made contact. Kinda need you to come over.
You start getting excited. The call comes through, but it is coming across staticky. No. You get a text saying no.
I'm just gonna text back. What should we tell them? Because they're asking why we're here.
Tell them the truth. I don't care.
We did.
Alright then. I'm just gonna quickly come back.
Just, you get a text saying a emissary of
Rusan.
yes, sorry, I have like 50 monster pages open.
Nah,
You're
you're
good.
fine.
An emissary of Trusan.
No, not True Sun.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Was it Green
Rinwin.
Oh, Renwood.
An emissary of Rinwin to the direct line wishes emissary and court.
Alright, I'm gonna come back and say, an emissary of Renwin wishes for emissary in court?
So this is under the name of that Taylor, correct?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I apologize the person isn't here right now. Somebody decided to
He's
pull
got a bit of a
stupid.
cold. He's got a bit of a cold right now.
He was doing better when we left.
Yeah, I don't know why he left immediately after.
I can
Menon walks out of the
probably
car.
guess.
Nothing got pulled out. I just wanted to talk to him about it and figure more out.
That's
Whatever.
a little gay.
Anyway. Yeah, everything we do is a little gay ours.
Who hacked the speakers in the car?
Nobody, don't worry about it.
The guy down in the water.
Oh.
I
As
mean,
I start walking towards the water.
oh, I got my. Nope. I'm just gonna just palm in Menon's face.
As it goes.
No.
Somebody with a fucking radio.
What about
It's back.
Ah.
As Stone kind of turns and looks at you and goes, entity and exiting the car, please hold your position and state your name.
Is he looking at Menon?
He's looking at Menon.
I'm just gonna pull my palm away from his face.
Sure thing. My name is Menon. Nice to meet you. What is your name?
That's
And what
above
is your
pay grade.
designation?
Don't poke the bear. We're here for information, not for
Designation unneeded. I am calling from Mobile Outbase 1. One of my field agents had reported you wished to speak to command in return for completing a task, and I am simply returning the call.
What?
Judging from your aura,
No.
As a reminder,
why
I'm standing next to Menon.
why are you in our territory?
He's with
Me?
us.
Yes, you. What
Ah.
brings you specifically here?
Well, I can see the only way through this is the truth. Dear old dad told me to take a walk down this path to talk to my dear auntie, and I was told I'd find her here.
Which lineage do you hail?
I am the son of the moon, the daughter of the sky, the nephew of the wind, and the
He
niece
hails
of
from the
the
moon.
Daughter of the sky?
I don't know.
He's
I'm-
trying to make this sound more complicated than it actually is. The moon. That's all you need to know.
Man, it's just looking at Wolfric.
Menon, feel free to slap him if you want.
You can try.
Mobile Base 1 will recognize the request from the Renwin Emissary and the Vassal of the Moon. Please do hold your positions, as we will be sending a shuttle for you here shortly.
We appreciate your time and consideration.
Thank you very much.
Yep. As the core goes back into the water, you see the whirlpool just pulls it back in and slows down.
Mm-hmm.
As you all see three just like little bursts of red liquid just slowly disperse into the water.
Hey, Lord.
Hi.
I am hiding all Bahamut everything on me.
Okay.
I'm putting my sword in my back. I'm hiding the gauntlets. I am going full. There is no scales at all here. There's just to go default back to shifter appearance.
Okay.
I don't know if they picked up on anything that I was, but better to be safe than not.
Hey, little
Let's just
Timmy.
keep it
Yep.
not outwardly visible.
Can you give me a picture in my mind of what the original emissary of the moon looked like? My original body?
I'm sorry, I can't give you what you don't know.
Oh. Well, if they wanted to talk to the emissary of the moon, I was just gonna make myself look like I was my original body.
I
But
think
very
they're just
well.
coming here for you.
I shift back into the Menon body, you know?
They'll recognize you by your aura. Oros nobility tends to not care for the physical body.
Ain't that the truth?
I start popping my back, and I'm like, okay. Oh, they didn't say how long they'd be, did they?
Start a
No.
campfire.
So I like walk like 10 steps forward. I pull 2 handguns out, pull a rifle off my back, pull a second rifle off my back, pull a bow off my back, and I put my hands behind my head. I pull 2
No,
rapiers
no.
out of my sheaths, or I pull them off my belt, and I put them on the ground, and I put my hands behind my head. I'm like, I know the drill, guys.
Oh my god. we aren't being arrested. Maybe, I don't actually know.
Menon will not move from this spot unless someone reaches for one of his things.
I look over the 2-year-old. Got a lot of experience with this, huh?
He doesn't say anything in response.
Hey, Lord,
Hello.
what time of day is it?
Probably like early afternoon.
Okay. So no time for a bonfire yet. Do we have like lawn chairs in the car or something? Something I could, I'm just gonna go sit on top of the vehicle.
Steven, did you get lawn chairs?
Yeah.
Yes. Fine. I'm gonna pull up a fucking lawn chair and just sit on beachside.
Okay. What's everyone else doing? Oh, you wait.
Just enjoy the wind.
I'm
Here,
gonna
we're good.
start poking Menon's face.
I do not move.
Hey. So, what are the odds we're gonna get arrested the moment they get here?
45-55.
Okay, and following that, if we don't get arrested, what are the odds that they don't take all of us?
50-50.
Yeah, let's see. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm kind of worried about. Now,
Why would they not take all of us?
because they might only be worried about the emissaries. It's not a worry. It's more of a this could happen, and how the fuck are the rest of us going to catch up?
Oh my gosh,
Do
I
we-
almost forgot. As I pull out 2 more guns and 3 more sticks of dynamite.
You do not.
Just let it happen.
That dynamite is probably fucking inert. Because it's gotten wet.
More unstable, it gets.
Yeah, but it also got soaked at one point, I think.
So
Huh.
you want to go? I don't know. Try upgrading your gun real fast, or do we just want to wait here for the
Oh,
ship?
I was planning on working on things while I waited for them to get here.
All right then.
So,
You know what? I actually have
here's
something I need
another
to go
question.
do.
They were able to pick up all of your auras really easily, right?
At least mine.
Do you think they would be able to tell what mine is? Because I don't have aura in the sense, but I do have a different feel.
You don't have aura, you just have divine magic.
Yeah,
Hardly any,
that
to be
hails
fair.
that. Well, no, I have more than you think,
Not from what I sense.
motherfucker. I'm mostly paladin.
Yeah, I'm more paladin than you are, and guess what?
Yeah,
but
I
not
don't
by
ping
much.
on your shit.
Either way, it's just it's less so the divine magic part and more the hey, you're technically, holding on to magic from a dead god and one that's hiding from us. That's what's worrying me.
And I'm telling you, it's fine. Anyway, if you'll
Not
Trust
excuse
me,
me.
other ones of us will have bigger concerns if they actually give a shit about stuff like that than you will.
Yeah. Mm.
Just putting the thought out there. I'd rather not have to flash this stuff unless I have to. Because I feel like if I do that, it'd put us in deeper shit than we already might be.
Then fucking don't.
I can hide you in the floorboards if you want.
I am not pulling an Anne Frank here.
Oh my god.
That
I don't
was
know
an
who that
attic.
is, but still.
That was an attic.
I know. Leo knows. Wolf doesn't. Anyway.
Wolf probably wouldn't even know the first name, their
I
name
know.
in general.
Anyway. This is a little. I say this is a little too easy, but we have been looking at this for a while. I'm just gonna be on my toes just in case.
Menon is still on his knees, but you know when you're on your knees and you shift in a 360 on the ground?
Yes.
Menon does that to look at Wolfric and goes, What? All those old
proceed
TV
easily.
shows you told me or people have told me to watch have said saying this is too easy is never the thing to say. As I shift awkwardly back around on my knees.
But it
Still
is
hands in
though.
hand.
That's the thing.
I wasn't here
Doesn't
for the first part of it. Did they did the person that or people that we were talking to, were those is this the Coast Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they're
the
on
people that we want to talk to.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
But it's
I'm
just
gonna just sit back and relax. I'm pretty chill, easy going.
yeah, we're just gonna.
I love the idea that everyone else is kind of just relaxed waiting, and Menon's just on his knees, has all his weapons laid out in front of him with his hands on his head or behind his head.
Listen, we've been arrested and threatened by government forces so many times. We don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah,
Have we
there's
actually
that,
been
and
arrested?
also. No, we haven't, but we've been attacked.
Oh, that's right. That's the other campaign. Sorry. I have trauma from Tristan's campaign.
It's only been 3 times.
Well, yes, we
So
have
far.
been attacked by a lot of them.
Yeah.
We want peaceful negotiations with this one. So
Yeah, once again, not overreacting.
Real quickly. Hey, Griff.
What's up?
You overheard everything going on, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, just be ready for that.
Yeah, I know. You don't gotta worry.
Alright, just
You
make
probably
sure you're
have to worry
aware.
about the least. Honestly, I think the kids are the one we got to worry about the least here.
I don't know. Depending on the nation's rules for child abduction, one of us has got to probably play the father.
I will stab.
I mean,
3 foot tall ass will do it.
I mean, ours is the only human here, so.
I'd rather put my sword through my chest.
What
Genuinely
about
speaking,
me? What about me? Adoptive? Is that fun?
it will be.
Why don't we just say
it doesn't
his...
matter? It literally doesn't matter.
It doesn't, but let's get our backstories right here.
Sky, this is literally just Joe fucking with you.
I know.
Okay, but what if we say I'm his stepbrother? Would that work better?
That achieves nothing, at all.
Yeah, I mean it would make me his legal guardian in their
I
eyes.
am assuming this conversation is happening out in the open.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna pop my head out of the car and say, or you guys could just not fucking worry about it. Stranger shit happens on a day-to-day basis. Someone like Griff coming with us is not that big in the grand scheme of things.
Ours, calm down. We're literally just fucking around.
It's hard to
Yeah,
trust.
Everybody's super
literally,
stressed, and
it's-
everyone's super stressed, and we're actually making progress here. We're making a bit, having a
Yeah.
joke. It's fine.
I still can't believe this all started because we were lied to about a vacation we won.
Yeah, you're right.
To
Honestly,
To be
Yeah,
fair, you
once
were
we're all
lied
done with
to.
this, I'm gonna sue Flourish for endangerment. This is ridiculous.
Well, no, you guys all signed
no,
up
see,
for.
here's
You
the thing.
guys signed up for training.
No.
Me and Lucky were told we won a luxury vacation. That's why we
I
only
didn't
brought
sign up
Hawaiian
for
shirts.
shit. I killed the fucker.
I didn't sign up for
Killed the
anything.
fucker and they sent me off to be
I won a
racially
fucking
educated.
drawing. I won a drawing and got fucking shipped off to kill the god of this weekend.
At least you guys were lied to.
Yeah, you made the bad decision of saying yes to coming here.
You're just a
I-
murderer.
Fucking well, do you kind of blame? So are you. Shut up.
I mean,
well,
technically, the only two who didn't have a choice coming here were Wolfric and ours.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, no.
And God forbid, both me and ours came from the same place that did that.
Yeah. Hey, Wolfric, how do you know? You know that your memories were implanted, right?
Yeah.
So what makes you think that the memory that you won something was actually not implanted?
Shut up.
How do you know they just didn't wake you up and just put you on the bus while you were waking up?
That's fair.
Lord, do you think I had a choice? Lucky won something? Lucky said we're going.
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
had free
have a
will.
choice.
And I'd like to mention, I came back to help all of you. I could have stayed in hell. Frankly, it was really nice down there. I didn't have a lot of responsibilities.
All right, can everybody just
I
shut the
wasn't
fuck up and
actively
stop arguing? None of this matters
We're
in the
not
grand scheme
arguing.
of things. Yes,
It
you
doesn't.
are. None of this matters in the grand scheme of things. Let's just calm down, wait until we're fucking arrested or escorted or whatever the fuck is gonna happen, and all get along. Okay?
You know
Sounds
what?
good.
You're
son.
right. As
See, here's the
Menon
thing.
pulls out a bottle of vodka and tosses it in the middle of you all, and then goes back and gets
Oh,
back.
I've got in the
Here's-
car already.
Yeah, I grabbed the bottle of
Like,
vodka.
like
Here's
one,
the neat
like
thing.
like once the actual fucking around and like trying to joke around fail, and Zoe just walked. I'm like, I'm going into my workshop.
If we can argue like this, that means we aren't all at least stressed as fuck. That's the good thing about this. That means we all at least have our heads on our shoulders and aren't panicking. And also, I'd like to mention, I'm not the only person here that's killed people before we all met up.
You have no proof.
Pretty sure Taylor does.
Also, Griff,
No,
aren't
I'm
you
a 2-year-old.
underage?
Don't
It's
fucking
too
worry
late.
about that.
He already took it.
I'm not going to stop you. I'm just... Have you drank before?
Yes, actually, like the second day you knew me, I was force-fed vodka by you fucks. In case you
Hey,
don't
I have
remember.
given
had
him quite a few
no
beers
part
as
in
well.
that.
Menon
I
doesn't
had no part in
understand the legal age of drinking.
Yeah, Menon's just my supplier. He just doesn't realize it's bad.
Yeah, he was the only thing you guys have taught Menon is build the estate.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just don't go overboard. We don't need
Yeah.
the cops essentially knowing that we gave booze to a child.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Have
know
you
what? I actually-
seen me?
You know what? Go ahead, drink as much as you like. I can fix the problem if it becomes one.
I'm just gonna go back to the cart. Fuck all y'all.
No, go ahead.
I'm just gonna walk past Griff as I come back out. Don't go too crazy and save me some.
No.
Alright.
All right, so would you
I
rather
walk
have
just
wine?
walk I pull out a second bottle of vodka and I throw it to ours.
I'm just gonna catch it, blunt in the other hand. Thank you.
All I have left is fine wine, and that's for me. I also have some beer if you guys still want to try my beer. It's finally fermented.
Nah.
Absolutely not.
Kind of rude, but okay.
You know
I'm
what
just
you
gonna
put in that
pop
beer.
the bottle of vodka, blunt in the other hand. I am getting ready to party.
Imagine the police roll up and we're just having a beach party.
It's not. I was about to say.
That's not totally far off, depending on how much of a lightweight ours and Griff are.
It's just like
And what they're like when they're drunk.
weed isn't illegal. It's just hard to find.
You don't have to worry about weed. You got the nip.
Yeah, I got the nip, and that's in the bag. I
What's
still
more
have
legal
half a
in this
chest of that
setting?
shit.
Catnip or weed?
Catnip. 100% catnip.
Why do you think I had to go under the table with the tabaxi to buy it?
Oh, right.
Just gonna reach into my bag, pull out a bottle of some old ass whiskey. I think. I don't remember what I stole from Flourish.
Yeah, you got his really nice whiskeys.
Yeah, I'm looking at the bottles, like flipping them over, just like I can hear him screaming from here, can't I? Just like
Each
just
drink you
annoying.
take, you feel a bit of his soul.
Just like he knows. I just take a sip, just like straight from the bottle, just like not even pouring it out into a glass. Just like just put the cap back on. He knows I just took a swig from that.
Wolfric, as
What?
I get up, hands
If
still
you're
on my
about to
head.
tell me about the sword, you best not.
No, I pull out 2 glasses, like wine glasses, and I pour myself and you a glass of wine, and I hand it to you. I'm like, you seem like a cat of culture, and I
Use
hand
words
you
very
one.
carefully here.
This is very expensive wine.
Just look at how much did you pour? Glass or like a small bit?
It's a small bit. It's like a taster.
Just like immediately just knock it back, no tasting. It was like
Not
booze is booze.
sophisticated. As I take the wine glass back and walk back to my spot on the beach and kneel back down.
Exactly. It's just like booze is booze. It doesn't really matter what kind it is.
Stupid barbarian.
Besides, if everybody but me is doing some shit, I need to keep my mind about me.
I'm not. I
I'm not.
poured myself about the same amount as I
I
poured
know.
you.
I'm just saying. The people that do most of the talking, other than drinking. Well, no, Zoe's not drinking.
Hmm?
Zoe's working.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I'm
matter
I'm
if
just
I'm
in the car.
drinking
I'm
or
just like,
not.
I'm done with these people.
Well, I don't really have. I'm kind of waiting for either Wayward to text me or to get a text from. I don't really have much on my plate now.
So, as you guys patiently wait, Menon, you're the only one on the beach, right?
I'm still
I'm out there with him
Yeah,
in like a
I'm
lawn
on the
chair.
beach.
Hmm.
I'm just kind of chilling,
Menon, you're the one with eyesight good for this. Roll a perception check.
enjoying the sea breeze.
$24.
As like you're looking out, you see this. You see a large like whirlpool off in the distance, and it's gaining form and kind of like bubbling.
Something's happening.
As you guys are looking,
Sitting
this
right
looks
here.
as like you look at it with a 24, you get its actual size of being a 50-foot wide wave.
Something big's happening.
So it would seem.
Let's hold the hostilities for now. What's the code word for fuck a bitch up?
Pineapples.
Why pineapples?
Pineapples.
Are you guys gonna hold your ground, or are you gonna try to get to the car?
I'm just gonna kind
I
of stay out on the
stay
beach
on my
still.
knees with my hands behind my head.
Just gonna keep sitting in the chair, just like I'm sure it's fine.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll stand my ground on the beach as well. Just like they said they were gonna be sending a ship. Might as well be in a way like this.
As the wave gets closer, Menon, you realize it has a face.
Okay, maybe we should start worrying.
Guys, the wave has a face, guys.
If you wanna move, then move.
No,
And you realize it's not really wave shape. It's more like the end of the waves are kind of bent backwards, and it's all just rippling up over and down, not coming forward.
no, I will stay where I am.
I'm just gonna kind of keep watching, and if I think that pineapples needs to be said, I will say pineapples. We hold our ground.
It is now 100 feet. As you see, it's more as like you can all clearly see the face. Men, you can make up the fact that it's some kind of serpent, completely made out of water.
Snake.
Should we worry about that?
Snake out of water. Snake out of water.
I'm just gonna like quickly text Zoe because I know he's still inside, saying, "Hey, we got a situation out here."
Is the car facing towards the beach?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look out the front windshield. So it takes back. And you want me to do what about this?
I
Me
don't
exactly.
know.
Putting in King's Marker chat.
Hey,
That's what you see.
how worried should we be, Lord?
So I see that coming out of the water.
You see that coming out of the water, charging towards you.
It's charging.
I say
towards
you
us
guys
now.
got 30 seconds to get in the car.
I put
Yeah,
the
I'm just gonna
rifle on my
start
back and
backing up.
I put all my weapons on my body back again, and
Yeah.
I resume my position back on my knees.
Wolfric just like backpedaled.
I'm sticking next
Okay.
to Menon.
As like you all slowly hear the commotion, you all see the face. What's everyone doing?
Make your decision either get in the car or sit and
Panicking.
wait.
I am like standing next to the car, getting ready to hop in if need be.
I love how Jeremiah's token's the only one that's not a circle.
So,
Oh, I guess ours is really good.
are we?
I'm
Get him,
waiting.
he has
Pineappling?
angles.
Are we pineappling or are we not pineappling?
I mean, can I do an insight check to see if it is coming at us with hostility, Danny?
Sure.
Nice, 7.
You sense no hostility.
No pineapples.
Not yet. Okay.
It's a friendly snake.
As it gets closer, you do watch its mouth gets wider and wider.
Friendly snake.
Fungi snake.
I just realized that was a 7 on insight.
So, Menon,
Oh,
Yes.
you looking forward to meeting your aunt?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
As you say this, you turn your head, the wave crashes on all of you.
on all of us?
It crashes. The wave it comes forward, crashes on the beach. The three outside get the full force, while everyone in the car gets kind of jostled.
As the wave gets close, like near the beach, I'm just like, going into the car, shutting the door behind me. Bye.
Oh, the door's closed. You guys got locked out.
So it's me, Wolfric, and ours that are getting soaked, right?
Yeah.
Just get soaked and just great. Everybody has to deal with the smell of wet fur now.
Is
Nice
it going away, or are we
catch.
just submerged right now?
As it hits all of you, and you are pulled to the ocean.
Oh, wonderful!
Is the car also getting pulled in?
Yes, it is.
Oh shit.
Quick,
I
Menon,
am
initiate
holding onto the
submarine
cargo
mode.
for dear life, and holding my breath.
My hand's still on my head. I push buttons on the back of my hand as you guys all watch the car turn into a submarine.
Does it actually though?
Well, I pushed the
does.
start button, and then I pushed the code to turn it into a sub.
It does.
Damn it! I
As
just wanted Menon to have nothing on him that did that.
As the three that were outside get pulled further and further away from the boat, or the now
What?
submarine, as all of you watch as they get pulled faster than the rest of you, as you're all being slowly pulled out to the ocean.
You all also watch Menon staying in the what would be on his knees with his hands behind his head the entire time.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just holding my position in sort of like an A pose.
Oh no, you're unconscious.
Holding on to the stuff. Oh wait, no.
I am action figure just spin.
The three of you that were outside are now unconscious.
Oh,
I like to think
wonderful.
that when ours goes unconscious, he just A poses.
Yep.
Like
Pretty
his
much.
muscles, his body just returns to a default state of just A pose.
Wait, Danny, are we magically being put to sleep?
Dude, a wave just
You're
hit
being
us.
You got hit by a
You're-
tsunami. You just knocked the fuck out.
I don't
Yeah.
need to
You're getting-
breathe. I don't-
they've cast blunt force trauma.
I'm
You don't
immune.
roll
No,
a
I'm just kidding.
You don't roll a save here, you're just knocked out. Well,
You
Right.
failed the common sense check. You are unconscious.
So ours is just a suit of armor, right?
no, ours is just a. Yeah, kinda. I
I'm gonna
don't know.
say,
It's hard
'cause-
to explain.
Because I don't know, like, if his helmet comes off.
It
It
doesn't.
It does not.
Okay.
It's just magic. Okay, I was looking at that. I thought it was like couldn't be put to sleep. I was
You
like,
don't need sleep, and magic.
well,
can't put
and
you to sleep.
magic can't put you to sleep.
But
so
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
still
yeah.
be knocked out.
Yeah, that wasn't magic. That was blunt force trauma.
My body has locked up in on knees, hands behind head.
Well, time for the DM to tell us what the fuck happens to us.
Yeah, as everyone inside the cart kind of like they get shaken up, but they're still awake. As you watch as your friends are slowly being drifted off further and further out to sea than you, to the point where you can no longer see them.
Or we're still getting pulled that way.
Yep. As you all watch as the engines are not spinning, but you feel a jostle as something grabs the ship and begins to pull it through the water.
Well, continue, DM man.
As you are all pulled deeper and deeper, the submarine starts to be making some sounds because it's getting too deep and the pressure was not meant for this. As you are all led to a... At this point, you're getting so far down, I'll have everyone inside roll a perception check.
Oh shit.
Ooh, that's not good.
Zoe
Oh.
and Rel. As you two are looking out in the direction you're being pulled, the ship has basically... It's going down like a 75-degree angle. As you guys are just stuck at the window kind of looking, as you see yourself being pulled towards this, like, absolutely gigantic obsidian slab.
Oh, lovely.
As you see, at this point, on the other side, you see just, it's almost like looking at the sky from underwater. As like you see the rim is obsidian and it's just like a complete perfect circle of lighter water compared to where you guys are. Where it's dark, it's just there's light emanating from that spot.
It's a fucking portal.
As you guys get closer, you do see one large eye just blink. As it just disappears, you're pulled all the way through. As you find yourself on a little beached island. You can see your friends are unconscious on the outside ground. As you see a metal complex just floating on the ocean. I guess it's not a beached island, it's more of a man-made island with sand and a metal shack.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys cross that rift, by the way, it did not feel pleasant.
Did it not feel pleasant for everybody, or did it not for some people? I'm not there. I can't. Wolfred can't ask, but Leo can.
It felt like you guys took the elevator and the bar to the hills.
Ah. Oh.
Hmm.
It's a different plane. Well.
Yeah.
So what are the car people doing?
I'm gonna get out of the car and go see if I can wake up the
You
unconscious motherfucker.
opens car door while we're
Opens-
underwater.
Opens door while
You're not
underwater.
underwater.
No, they're not underwater
Oh,
anymore.
oh.
You're
They
on a
just switched
raft.
planes.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I would have missed these tap. It would have been fine. So can I wake them up?
Who are you trying to wake up first?
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, they seem to want Menon, so I'll wake his ass up first.
What?
Waking Menon up first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Slap him a couple times.
Man, as you begin to boot up,
Reaper
Um,
neutralized.
Windows XP boot up sound.
Blue screen.
As you wake up, you look around. You are not on the island anymore. You're on a. You can see sand, you see grass, but you tap the ground and it just doesn't feel natural.
I am not resisting, officers. I am simply removing my hands from my head and standing up.
I'm just gonna
No
say,
response.
"Stay the fuck down."
This is the worst bit
Danny.
you've had in a while.
Hi.
What happened to all of the items that Menon had laying on the floor?
No,
All
I
of
said
his
I picked
guns?
him
Pick
up.
them up.
Oh,
You
did
picked
They're
him
next
back
to you
up.
still.
Okay.
Oh, what Menon had, he picked them all back up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Poor
I
lawn
stretch.
chair got swept away.
So where are we?
You don't know.
Hey, what was your name again? Rez? Roll?
Well,
Rel,
my name is
yes.
Rel.
Rel, yes. That's what I said. What how do we get where we are?
Well, you stood there
I
while
didn't
the
stand
wave
there,
was
no.
coming in,
Yes.
and you got TPK'd.
What is a
Or
TPK?
KO'd, my bad.
It's
Oh,
TKO.
KO. TKO, yeah. TKO.
TPK is a different thing.
I'm thinking, I'm stuck in DM brain. Yeah. You got TKO'd. You got pulled down into this underwater, went through this giant glowing water globe thingy, and now we're here.
What? Danny, I activate my portal senses.
You do not sense anything. But you do sense that you are not of the material plane.
That is not good. I walk up to Wolfric and I'll
Mm-hmm.
wake up. As I push
Did you
you
just
with
say
my
that?
foot. I'm nudging you with my foot as I say wake up.
Just reach out, punch in the shin.
Alright, Wolfric's awake.
Fuck you. Should have been a little bit more subtle about that.
Okay, guys, now wait.
What the fuck
As
happened?
I pull out a Sharpie and watch as water drips out of it. Never mind, as I toss that away.
You were gonna try and draw something on ours, weren't you?
Yes, I was gonna draw a mustache.
Okay, it's fine.
Ours.
Uh,
As I poke his helmet.
no, you're doing it wrong here. And Wolf just pulls a hammer out of his bag of
Oh my
holding.
god, Menon like steps away, hands up, like
I'm kidding. Drops it back in and just slaps him.
When he
Just
goes
a
to slap,
slap.
can I just catch the hand?
Can
You're
you?
unconscious.
I don't know. You
You're
stated you were
unconscious.
buried in the ground.
My
So-
feet were.
Yeah, but you're
Oh, his
unconscious.
feet are buried. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Menon said he poked the helmet, so it's just like, I'm pretty sure that
Oh, yeah,
would
that's fair.
kind of help wake me up a little bit.
Oh. We'll say you
Um,
catch the hand and it's yep. See, there you go. Just
I'm
step
sorry, are we
back again.
smacking Percy? Is that what just happened?
I was about to,
Yeah.
and then he asked if he could catch my hand before I slapped.
Roll a d20, Percy. No.
Knew it.
Just not even. It's not even a full slap. It's just like a little, just like meh. Wake up.
Just a wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up, we got company.
Get up, Buckethead. We got a city to burn.
Cities to burn?
City.
What the fuck?
I'm also
No.
kidding.
As I walk up to
Hunter.
the car, I'm pushing the buttons to turn it back into car mode.
Okay.
Wringing out my jacket.
Hey Zoe,
Hmm.
are you still in the cab?
Yeah.
If it ever looks like the car's gonna be taken and we don't want it to, push this button here, and it will shoot those things that I had that prevented the car from moving when we used the winch.
Ah, okay. I was just in here because I didn't want to be out there when that happened.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna take us. I thought that they were gonna like pull up and talk to us first.
I don't know. Either way, I was prepared for a large amount of water, and I was like, I'm gonna stay in here.
Yeah, lock everybody out.
I didn't fucking lock it, motherfucker. I said you got 30 seconds to get in this fucking car. Your damn fault. You didn't listen.
I pulled on the door and it wouldn't open.
Danny,
Hi.
Bullshit.
could I look around real fast, just kind of get the bearings?
Sure.
Investigation, perception, or
Your choice.
both the same. Let's go with this one. 12.
12. And what are you trying to do? Just get your bearings, look around?
Yeah, look around, cause it's just like Would I have heard we're not in like the same plane?
You can kind of just tell. It's that feeling. As you're looking around, you watch us from the side of the raft. This thing is going to pop up in front of all of you.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Just gonna look over. Pineapples?
I put my hands back on my head. Oh wait, I'm in the car.
No pineapples.
But what if
Um,
pineapples?
Stay
No.
very still.
I'm
All these
can't
resort to
see us.
violence so fucking
I'm just going to primordial call out and just say, "Hail!"
It waves back and just points at the silver building.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, literally just thumbs up, like gotcha.
As it walks to the silver building.
How far away is the silver building?
About 100 feet.
No, that's not that far at all. Okay.
It's not that big of a man-made raft. It's just
Okay.
it's probably like 300 feet in diameter.
That's yeah, that's fine. Right, so
Yeah,
I
I'll follow.
was about to say if nobody else is coming, I'd not let the catboy do most of the talking. Sure, that's a great idea. Tag along behind
I'm
ours.
just bringing the car over.
Yeah.
It's not that okay. Whatever.
Yeah, but if we need we need to hurry away, the car's gonna be with us, you know.
I don't think the car would be able to let us get away easily if they were able to drag us in here that easily.
True.
Anyway, we walk up to the building.
Okay. As you guys get there, you see a I don't think any of you have seen this, but you see a water genasi.
I'm not going to say anything. I am going to think I don't know what this is.
As it looks like he goes, hell, travelers?
Yeah, travelers.
Emissaries?
That works. Travelers.
Yes.
Friendlies.
Both work.
Emissaries and travelers. Emissaries and entourage.
Ah, understood. Sorry for the
Water?
an easy reception. There was a Kagon spy vessel spotted in the rivers nearby, or in the waters nearby.
Ah, yeah, justified.
So we needed quick and thorough response.
All right.
I walk out of the car in a tuxedo.
We also had to let that out to deal with said ship, so you may wish to move your vehicle because that's going to be a landing zone for the scrap heap pretty soon.
I get back in the vehicle and move
Mhm.
it.
So, what language are they speaking in? Common, I'm assuming.
They are speaking in Aquan.
Ah,
Oh,
Hell, do any of us speak that?
yeah, I
partially.
I don't think so.
Percy
I-
can understand it.
Look over at ours.
And I think
Translate?
Rel, do you speak Primordial?
I do.
You can also understand it.
Okay.
We understand. You know what? Hang on. I'm just gonna quickly do a couple little hand gestures and pop it a boopy. There you go, Wolfric.
Understand literal meaning of. Oh, and he's spoken. I mean, that also works. I was just gonna ask him if he could speak common.
Just in case they
Whatever.
can't. Don't want to be
Yeah.
I can, but it is not my best language.
Work with
If
what's
I
easier
speak
for
in
you.
primordial, would
Do you know Draconic or Sylvan?
Shakes head.
Okay, this will work. I think I'm the only person here that can speak Draconic anyway.
I can speak
no,
Draconic.
I can speak.
Well, oh wait,
Draconic.
no, yeah, that's right, you can. All
I
right,
speak
anyway.
lots of languages.
Either way, use what's easiest for you, friend.
As
We'll
he
make do.
nods his head, thank you.
Where should I park?
Just
Stop to the side.
bring it closer to the side of the base.
Oh, was I not by the base? Because I said I drove the car over.
Bring it on
Yeah,
the
you park it on the
underside.
side.
Okay,
Yeah, whatever. It'll work.
I get
But
back out.
welcome to as he switches back to Primordial. Welcome to Mobile Base 1.
Yeah,
Mm.
we heard that the
I
first
will
time.
say,
Didn't know what it quite meant.
I have high respect for how you guys do your mobile bases. Honestly, this is really impressive.
Well, when
Ask
I
him.
can't share all the secrets, but you've seen it. I'm assuming some of the people inside the car or your little vehicle saw the obsidian disc.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
There was an obsidian disc.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just nod and play along, like, yeah, I know, yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that too.
I'm pretty sure some of the people on the inside would have seen it.
So there's quite a few of those scattered at the bottom of the ocean floor. Due to the blessing of the old owner or the past king, we're able to use them to go into the material plane quite easily.
So to
This is in the material plane.
dumb it down a
Shit.
little bit, you guys, thanks to your previous king, have portal technology?
Well, we can easily travel between this plane and the material plane.
I am a little jealous.
I mean,
But
if I had
anyway.
somebody that was better at magic.
And to answer your question, Orc? Yes, this is the welcome to the elemental plane of water.
Calmer than I thought.
Just like wringing his tail. Wolf is wringing it.
Well, ever
Like-
since the Savage King was defeated, everything has been more peaceful. Thus, it's been peaceful for the past 2,500 years.
Nifty.
Well, like we said earlier, we are here for. We're here to essentially visit a bit of a issue back on the material plane.
Yes, I understand that. It's just we will have to wait for transport to the capital.
Straight to the capital, huh?
While we're waiting on said transport, is there like any official paperwork we need to sign?
Looking over at ours.
Gotta get the nitty gritty stuff out of the way first.
Did you work a
If you-
desk job whenever you were in the force?
Yes.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
I had
I'm sure there's
desk
some.
job.
That'll be just the normal, standard crossing forms that need to be filled.
Okay.
Just standard name, occupation,
Reason for visit.
reason.
All right.
Exactly. The normal check-in documents.
Is that gonna be needed to, or is that going to need to be done by everyone, or can one person just fill it in for the group?
It'll be needed to be done by everyone,
Okay.
as we can do that on the way. But yes, come sit. I understand it must have been a bit of a bumpy ride for those who chose to rough it outside of the vehicle.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was
a little
fun.
warning about that would have been appreciated. Sorry, that was my phone.
But as they move, they start walking over to men and going, "So, are you the moon emissary?
Yes.
How is the relation to the moon?"
I point at myself. Child of moon.
Ah. As they look around, like, which one?
I look up to the sky.
You look at the sky,
Okay.
you see the sun kind of rising, but you see 3 moons right next to each other.
In my head, I think to little Timmy, oh, which moon?
It's none of those. It's the one. He like looks at you. It's like it's technically none of those. The moon may be what he represents, but he's not actually a moon.
Right. Does he represent any of those though, or just
Figure
the
that he
moon
just
cons?
he represents the concept of a moon.
I look back
Oh,
at the guards. I look back at the moons and
Just say the material planes.
the material planes moon.
He looks and he's like, ah, I understand. Do they not have more than one like we do?
No, just one.
Oh, very strange.
Been to the material plane.
What?
I only monitor it. I typically only get feed from the day.
Hmm.
As much as I would love to go there, I unfortunately know too much information.
it's not worth it, honestly.
Well, some of the things are worth it.
The
Yes.
majority isn't, though.
As he goes to sit down, tell me more about the kingdoms and such. I really only know about our kingdom, but I've always heard about the other 6.
So, do you want to lead the conversation on this one?
I think we
Hmm?
should have our present historian lead the conversation as I look over at Rel.
Honestly, yes, he's much better for this than I am.
I'm just trying to think of what we should say and what we shouldn't.
You make it sound like we have things to hide. Main thing I can tell you
Yeah, that's
about
fair.
Kagon,
It's complicated.
it's shit.
Let me pull up in my notes.
I mean, that's common knowledge.
Yeah, I know.
It's not great in Kagon, even for the people that live there.
Like you hear stories of Kagon, but as someone from Kagon, it is so much worse.
Yeah, you think it's
Whoa.
hard to go downhill in Kagon, but then they just surprise you, and it's just
They
like a
they
fucking
surprise you by continuously digging a hole right beneath your feet.
and actively
I'm
stirring up problems.
I'm sorry your king is shit.
Oh, we pledge no fealty. I pledge no fealty to him, at least.
I serve
Oh,
only
I'm sure
one.
I'm sure the queen will enjoy that. She's not very much a fan of Gygon. Or not Gygon, Kagon.
Frankly, I pledge no fealty to any of the kings. Your queen could be the bit difference, though.
Well, the queen
I
would not
haven't met
ask
her
for
yet.
any fealty.
I haven't met her yet. But
Yes.
we do have our ties to. What was Taylor's kingdom?
Ruin.
Rinwen.
Right.
We do technically have our ties to Ruin. We're technically payroll.
He's cutting out again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
God, motherfucker!
Oh, we heard that clearly.
We're on the payroll of Ruin King. That's about the extent of it, at least.
Yes, and who's the emissary for them?
He. Um. I'm trying to
We're
think
the
about
messengers.
the more accurate way. The person whose message I relayed was originally with us, but due to someone, and I'm just going to Luigi Death Stare Wolfric,
I'm not even
someone
looking at you.
caused him to leave.
He had a bit of a he had a bit of an uptick in illness recently, and I think he decided he wanted to head back to wherever he had been previously. So in the interim, we are acting as hands, so to speak.
We are working as hands, yes.
Yeah, we're working as hands.
We're here in his stead because he is currently disposed.
He'll be
Understood.
more than likely whenever we were told it is time for and requested, we'll contact him and get the necessary people.
So it seems, as things seem, probably won't be necessary. He wouldn't have sent us here by ourselves if he didn't trust us to handle this on our own. Either way.
Yes, but is there any questions you wish to ask about my kingdom?
Yes, everything. Just start from the top. Just start from the bottom and go to the top.
Okay.
Because,
Well,
frankly, your kingdom doesn't have a lot of.
well
Mike's
then
just
after.
fucking up.
Well, it was said that our queen came to this plane first when the Ordos first entered the wheel. They beat and made the past king submit. So the entire plane pledged their fealty to her. And she has been a gracious leader ever since. That is partially the reason why, when the unification on the material plane happened, she asked for the seas instead of any land.
Because why
So
need
she
any land whenever you could just have a plane to yourself?
she brought her own kingdom here.
Slightly weird question.
Hmm.
What was the previous king?
The previous king was a creature known as Zymes.
Were they a humanoid?
They were, if my history is correct, the first Leviathan.
Do you still have its remains?
From what I hear, it's still alive in some concept.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh no.
If I remember correctly, it bent the knee.
It bent the. Ah, gotcha.
Hey, out of character, really. We did get told that this, or not. We did pick up some information that the city was around.
Keep cutting out,
Yeah.
Why?
I'm guessing he said we got information that the city was on a Leviathan.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Why am I cutting out? What the fuck?
It's
Oh yes, the representative of the city is being toted by a smaller Leviathan class elemental in the material plane. Well, this plane, the true kingdom, is being protected by what I assume is the remains of said elemental.
so even in death, the king still protects his country.
He bent a knee. He didn't die.
Let's just say it's
From
indentured servitude.
from what I understand, he was heavily injured,
All right.
and for his life he swore loyalty. After returning from the madness he had been in for the past 10,000 years.
All right.
Well, frankly, I don't have any more questions. I got all the information that I needed.
Yes, he looks at the person I'm assuming is writing this all down in a book.
Is that me? I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like, as you are the note taker here, do you have any other more in-depth questions?
Well, I mean, not in particular in regards to the history of your particular nation. I am wondering what your relation to the moon is and what your guys' interest in my friend over there is.
Oh, we very much get along with the moon and the sun.
Okay, that's good. So
For the plants cannot grow without the sun, and our tides would become stagnant without the moon.
okay,
We need them both to survive in this plane.
okay, but we're all safe. We're not in danger for any reason.
Oh no, no, no!
Okay.
In fact, the queen very much gets along with the moon, unlike the other kings.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I don't think I need this, but I'm gonna roll it anyway. I probably get nothing from that.
100%
Yeah.
100% truthful.
Okay.
If I may ask a couple quick things.
Hmm.
Are there any customs we should be aware of? That way we're not
I mean,
like insensitive and do something we ought not.
normal Oros customs should be fine.
All right, and then any taboos to keep a lookout for?
I mean,
Any personality quirks in the queen we must keep bear in mind?
I don't think he'll know that
It,
much.
to kind of simplify it, do we need to tread lightly or should we just act casually like we would just about anywhere else?
tread respectfully.
Okay.
We are here as guests. Remember.
You are here as guests seeking emissary?
An
Mm,
audience, I guess?
Emissary, court.
Cooperation.
Yeah, emissary and
Cooperation.
courts.
Regardless. Anything else, guys?
Nope.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Danny,
What?
can I mentally ask my friend on the inside? It's just like, is there anything you want me to ask them for you?
What's the question?
So I'm asking Kuvu, just like, is there anything he wants me to ask for him?
How did she fell the mighty Zymes?
Maybe cut out the mighty on that.
Um,
Or no, how did she fell the world devourer?
um, little history question. Um, how how did exactly the queen make him bend the knee? Like, how did they make him concede?
Simple. They just showed more power than the other.
Huh.
Just take what you can
She
get.
she overpowered him.
Sometimes the straightforward method is the best method.
Second question that he really wants to know:
Hmm.
what happened to his armory?
Hmm.
I'm just gonna quickly tell him I don't know if he's actually gonna be able to give an answer to that. I'll.
We will find it.
I'm going to assume it is still somewhere around here.
I doubt that the Devourer would give up on the trophy of dead planets.
Apparently, in the past, I would have had access to the armory had I kept on my previous course, but I seem to have lost privilege to it. There might be a trial for me to regain permission, but that is something we will have to check later.
The voice becomes silent.
Um, hmm. I heard something in the past about an armory within this kingdom.
Hmm?
I'm asking this out loud. It's just like, I heard a rumor about an armory somewhere here. Do you happen to know anything about that?
Give me 1 second, Percy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh boy. Well,
Oh, try it now.
I'm asking him about rumors of an armory being here.
I mean, other than the Queen's armory, uh, the old king had one, but it was lost.
Were there any details about it?
From what he has told the Queen, and he talks about when he talks to some of the higher ranking officials, rumor says that it contained weapons from dead worlds that he drowned.
Hmm.
It said that some of them are still floating around in here somewhere.
might be worth keeping an eye out for then.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
All
gonna
right.
side IRs at this point.
Sorry for the sort of historical questions, but hey, you know what? Someone has to be the one to ask them.
Speaking of weapons and things of that sort, do we need to care or worry about any of the persons?
You're cutting
Oh
out.
yeah, Mr. Cutout Boy.
Try dots and dashes. Maybe that'll work.
Fuck you.
Does anyone else have any questions?
Yeah, just go ahead.
Oh,
Not for this.
the person who contacted us asked us about a fallen soldier's spear. Are you guys gonna want that back?
Oh, the sphere was returned.
Was it? As I sort of pet around on my back, it's just like, was it returned?
Yeah.
Huh.
When the orb returned, it fell back into the sea and the whirlpool took it.
It returned the orb and the spear.
Oh, the spear.
Yeah, the spear.
We'll let the Queen decide.
Okay. Because if she permits it,
Yeah.
I kind of would like to hold on to this. It interests me. Well then, I think I'm tapped.
Same.
I'll have questions for higher ups, but not this person.
I have questions
Um,
for Cleet, but past that now, no.
Yeah, at this point, you watch as he goes and he walks outside, turns his head. He goes, "It should be here in just a few more moments. If you all wish to be ready, your ride should be here."
All right.
Okay.
Stand up and go wait outside.
Yep.
What?
I'm also gonna wait outside, sort of take in as much of this plane as I can.
Just a second. I'm gonna fucking fix this.
As you all are watching, you watch as this large turtle shell just emerges from the water with a little taxi cab and a built-in shelter.
I look at the guard and say, can we put where's our vehicle gonna be?
Oh, the shelter has a garage.
Oh, okay. I drive the vehicle into the garage.
Yep. As you drive on, you can kind of feel the shell kind of shift a little.
What kind of turtle is this? Out loud.
Roll Arcana.
I'm asking a question to the guy.
I mean, there's only one turtle that grows this big.
Leo knows. He just wants here to Wolford say it.
It's a dragon turtle.
Okay, huh? Just lean over to whichever party member. Those.
You keep cutting out, you know.
You
You can't whisper like that. It cuts out.
Fun fact: with the elemental plane being much more stabilized and not violent, their race gets to populate a lot easier.
Oh boy.
Guy, turn
So-
off your noise suppression.
I'm not turning my noise suppression off. Anyway.
But I'm
So,
assuming you all board.
Yep.
I guess so.
yeah. My fucking mic cord keeps unplugging from the goddamn jack.
Okay, well,
I think we covered this last week.
yeah. As you guys take off, you are being shuttled to the capital, and I think that's where we're going to end it for the night.
All
Oh,
right.
boo.
Like,
Okay.
Thank you guys for.
I haven't finished thinking the capital. I wasn't expecting you guys to roll well in that persuasion.
It's fine. I have a plan that could easily go south